You are listening to NUFC Talk Radio, the voice of the Toon Army, live daily on the website, on YouTube, on the AB, and on every online radio directory. NUFC Talk, the voice of the Toon Army.
Hello everyone, welcome to NUFC Talk. We are live with the instant match reaction. Newcastle United gets through the FA Cup, beats Aston Villa away 3-1. What a result. And to be honest, with the refereeing that was in tonight, it is a shame. It is a shame, and it should be investigated. Newcastle United should not look at this win and turn a blind eye on this officiating tonight, because it was very, very, very suspicious. It should get investigated. We should send a complaint to the FA, because officiating like this cannot continue to happen. And Newcastle United are lucky to have Sandro Tonali and Wolte and a few others that played amazing, masterclass from them. But it shouldn't cover the sun with one finger. Shouldn't do that. We should send complaints left and right, because this is not acceptable. The refereeing tonight, I mean, will make you question. We obviously can't assume or make any statements, because we are a proper entity, because we have no proof of anything. However, it looks very, very, very suspicious, to say the least. Officiating like this cannot happen. And by the way, why in the FA Cup, in this stage, in these stages, why are we not having VAR? Referees are being caught, a bit lackadaisical, if you will. They're comfortable with having VAR and having the new technology, that when it comes to the FA Cup, they just don't care. But this could have cost Newcastle United in a bad way. So we should not allow this to continue anymore. We should send in complaints, because the VAR needs to be in the FA Cup. If it can be in other tournaments, come on, man. What are you waiting on? Because Bradford City can't afford to have VAR. Well, it is what it is. Implement it. Every club should be able to at this point. Howe. I mean, that was criminal. But, of course, Newcastle United able to turn things around and able to manage a win with unbelievable efforts. Of course, a man up, and that's not to be taken out of the analysis. But, I mean, it was an amazing performance. Well done, Wolte, once again, proving the naysayers and the people that want him out wrong. And of course, the Tonali haters, one in particular in this studio, thank you very much, and I appreciate you for proving people wrong once again. To those ingrates, those infidels, those extremists that need to be eradicated from football, get them out, man. They don't appreciate quality on the pitch. Tonali, boom, boom, boom. Let's go home and eat some cannolis and some proper spaghetti. Not too much spaghetti sauce, but because it's bad for the heartburn.
That was
other than that,
too many of Tonali's passes that did.
Oh, that was unbelievable. And great performance. And Tonali was all over the place. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, it was unbelievable. Call in and have your say, folks. 0191-916-8864. And don't forget to subscribe, become a member, and do all that jazz. Hit the like button. Smash the like button. RG Fox, turn your TV off, man. Come on, man. Everybody that calls in, turn your TV off. I mean, you know what you're doing, man.
I'll just turn it off.
There you go. What do you think, RG?
Listen.
By the way, you didn't show. Hold on. You didn't show up to the Friday Night show, and shame on you, man. You didn't turn up for the Friday Night show last night.
Shame on me? What are you chatting about?
I invited you to a party last night. You didn't show up. You know what I mean? I thought we were mates.
Oh, but, I got things to do, Chris.
Well, we'll discuss that.
Listen, well, that's one of the ride last night, so that was it.
Hey, that was for today, by the way. It's not for tomorrow.
So you jumped in the steak Ford.
Hey, God.
It's check for
RG, so what'd you think about the game, bro?
I love the game. I thought it's a different Newcastle United when the lads have been getting rang and they've been kicked up the arse, you see. The last couple of games they've been kicked up the hole. That's what they've been done. It's been like the law's being laid down, and they've been said, listen, you aren't the man you are. tonight you will be. And it is. And you know what I'm telling about, because we're slack one, we're slack and waffle and slack on the passing and blah blah blah, and we didn't understand. We didn't quite put the foot into the tackle of what it should have been. But we're starting to play as Newcastle United again.
Well, it seems that way. It seems that way at least. Well, the last two games. So, it's just about building momentum. There's nobody's back yet. We just building momentum. But this was a great, great victory, to be fair. A massive step towards getting back on track.
The thing is, Chris, about this game, we were not supposed to win this game.
Well, why is that?
It would appear the gods were all
No,
against.
not at all. No, not at all. We were not supposed to win this game. What was the talisman Bruno out? I thought,
well, there's no such thing as a talisman, man.
You know what I mean?
He's a great player that we are very...
That's a massive thing, it's a massive thing, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a great player that we're missing.
Who says we can't win without Bruno, eh?
You say
no,
that.
No, but
it's easily done.
Stats say that.
Yeah, but you got to put context into stats, because stats are just whatever. Just when you say, you got to put context.
Yeah.
Let's look at every single game and see why and what happened.
Hey, man, get a smile on your face, will you?
Exactly. But the great thing, is that the lads played consistent, and I mean,
they played great tonight.
You didn't get to Villa Park and say, oh, you can win. Didn't get us wrong. It told that keeper had to be sent off, but we played very well till that keeper got sent off. I haven't got a clue why he put that tackle in. The crazy man, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but after that, I thought, ooh, he has a different thing. Like maybe we can try.
Yeah, it took us a minute to take advantage of the extra man, but we ended up doing it anyway. It ended up working out. Anyway, RG, thank you very much, mate.
It's a great thing.
Thank you, bud. Thank you for calling us.
All the best, Chris. All the best, Wayne. All the best, Claire, Christina. Have a good night, man.
And next time, show up to a party you get invited to, mate, because that's bad manners. But anyway, we'll talk about that.
What do you say there?
Show up to next week's party, man. How are you?
Hey, listen, sometimes on a Friday, I've got something else on you now, but if it floats your boat, I will.
There you go. See you later, mate. Take care. RG Fox there. Thank you. Super chat there from Super Sam. Against all odds, we won that game. Wow. Yes, that's true, by the way. That is very true. What do you think, Christina? What do you think about the game?
I mean, obviously delighted with the victory, delighted going to the next round of the cup. People will mention the goalkeeper getting sent off. I mean, they probably should have had Diagne sent off about 10 minutes before that. It did take us a minute to take advantage of that, but to be fair, that was because it was half time. I think the officiating was diabolical. I mean, I was fuming at half time. I came into the chat and literally all I could put was in capitals, I am fuming. But I said yesterday I thought we were going to win 3-1. My predictions are famously terrible, but I got one right finally. And when everybody was talking about, what we're going to do without Bruno, I literally said, it's time for Tonali to shine. And today he certainly did. We've been crying for Tonali to play better. We've been crying for shots from outside the box. And we got everything we asked for today. And I'm delighted for Nick Wolte as well. On his birthday, I think.
Yep.
Banging a goal. And he took it well. And he gave the little Christina salute at the end, proving that was my Valentine's Day gift. So thank you, Nick. I see you.
Yeah. Another super chat there from Paul Wright. Thank you very much for that super chat. Appreciate it very much indeed. Let us know what you think in the comment section, folks. Call in now and have your say. 01-916-8864. Call us and have your say. Just a Jordy there says something about Terbrug had no... I genuinely have no idea why you are brutally honest. Well, I don't know what he's talking about there.
But Terbrug's in the chat. And he's always super negative.
He's not a big fan of Eddie Howe, shall we say?
Well, I mean, you definitely couldn't blame Eddie Howe on anything. Could not blame him on anything tonight.
I mean, starting with the lineup. I saw the lineup and I was excited.
Yeah, it was a good lineup. It was definitely a good lineup. It was good lineup, really good. You got to be careful what you wish for when it comes to, because you know a lot of you guys talk about that when it comes to Eddie Howe, and that's fair enough. But also you should have the same narrative when it comes to players like Tonali. Be careful what you wish for. You know, you got the likes of Goldbridge and all of them wanting him right now. His price is going up. So now what are we gonna do? Type BS. You gotta be careful what you wish for. You don't want players like that to leave. You're gonna have to keep them happy, all of them. And you can't blame other teams for wanting Tonali or other players. They're great players, so you can't blame other teams for wanting them. You have to do what's best to keep them. And tonight is a great reminder of what he can do, winning the game. And he was loose in the midfield as well. He was loose, and that's something that changed as opposed to previous games when he was tied up.
You smiling?
Listen, I'm an analyst, man. I'm not a.
You're supposed to be a fan. We've just
no. I'm not. I'm an analyst. I'm not a pint worshipper. I'm an analyst. I come here and talk football. Specifically, I'm delighted to talk about Newcastle United. You just go to the pub, man. If you want to go and have go to the pub. We're here supposed to talk about football, man. You know what I mean? Great game. What else you want me to do? You want me to get naked right now? I don't understand.
I want you to be happy.
I am happy that we won.
You could have fooled me.
Well, you're a fool anyway. I don't have to fool you. You're a fool anyway. But I'm happy. In the privacy of my home, right downstairs, when I'm watching the game, enjoying the game, I'm screaming, I'm shouting, I'm getting angry, I'm getting happy. But when I'm here, I come here to do a job. I'm here to do my job, to be an analyst. Now, what's your job here?
Come here to be miserable.
No, I'm not. Not at all. I'm actually happy. Chris from London calling us again. Chris, how are you? By the way, you're proving wrong once again. You wanted Voltemade, Tonali, you wanted everybody and their mama out, and they prove you wrong. Well, you're one of the few at least.
Well, hang on. I've never said Tonali out, so you're talking a load of waffle there. And if we want to talk about your man, how come it took until like the 60th minute for players to tell him to get in the box? Seeming as in the first half, he spent most of his time passing it back to the defence.
Because that was the job that he was given.
No, he was put in as a number 10, mate, a creator.
No. Yeah,
during the entire first half, he didn't do that. I rung up to say congratulations for the team winning. You're trying to have a conversation with me about me wanting rid of Tonali when I never wanted rid of him at all.
What? I didn't hear that last part. What were you waffling about?
Yeah, exactly. You didn't hear it because you don't want to hear it.
Say it again, numpty. Say it again. Just say it again.
Mate, but who are you calling a numpty?
Just say it again.
I told you I've never asked for Tonali to leave. That is from your own mouth, not mine. Not ever. Go back and look at every program. I've never asked for Tonali to leave.
When I said Tonali needs to play, you said no. We can't cater. We can't rally our team around one player or two players. It has to be a team. BS. Blah blah blah.
So when did I say that? Look, come on. When did I say that?
You said about Tonali and Voltemade.
When?
Both of them actually. They want to prove you wrong.
When? When did I say that? Go and find the evidence.
Well, you call so often that I don't know, but you've said it before.
But this is the point. I come on to ring to congratulate the team winning, and the first thing that comes out of your mouth is, Waldemar and Tonali. Wins right, mate. We're here to celebrate the fact we got through to the next round of the FA Cup.
They won the game.
And you're trying to pick on people that are ringing up about things that people haven't even said.
Yeah, you did. You did say that.
What's the first thing that come out of your mouth? Tonali and Voldemar. Chris, thanks for calling in. How you doing, mate?
Were they not the best players on the team? Actually, I did say Chris is calling.
No. Tonali was the best player, flat out, mate. He tracked back, he defended, he won the ball enough times trying to stop us from conceding, and he scored 2 goals. Mate, tell me what Voldemar did apart from score a goal.
Everything. He was providing for everybody. He was.
Mate, you were not watching the same match everybody else then.
I was. I don't know how we perform in London, but here in America, we were marvelous. And Voltemar played a great role, and he was doing his job.
Well, I tell you what, mate, you're going on about here in London. This is Great Britain, mate. I don't know what you are about being culturally different. What does it make a difference between America and England? You can play the Lions as much as you want, mate. You're not funny. Seriously, all you do is go at people because they don't have the same opinion as you.
No, not at all.
Spot
Actually,
on there, by the way.
no, not at all.
Because
actually.
the other day when we were, I know it's true. Every time somebody says anything bad about Voldemada, you don't care about Newcastle. You care about Voldemada.
No, not at all. Because if I didn't want to hear or didn't allow your opinion, you wouldn't be calling right now, or or anybody that disagrees.
Are you sure? Because what's the first thing you said when I come in? I never mentioned them too.
Yes, you did.
I came in and say, congratulations, Eddie. You've got us through to the next round. Thank you for doing that. Tonali stepped up, did everything he needed to do, defended, passed, come back, tracked players, scored 2 wonderful goals.
You have this Voldemada and Tonali.
Wins right, mate. Tonight you are miserable.
How much? What
you could have just accepted the fact that we won this match, but the first thing you ever wanted to do was criticise. Oh, yeah, Voldemada, Tonali.
Well, they did great.
I'll criticise Voldemada because he doesn't get in the box enough to score opportunities. Carry on, mate. Play the violins. You're not funny, mate.
I'm not trying to be funny. What are you on about?
Well, that's the thing. You think violins is there. It's like when we answer the comment to you, instead of letting him answer, you just put the violins on.
Why are you so upset? Why are you so upset?
I'm not.
Upset when we win, you're upset when we lose.
I came here to celebrate a win. You're trying to pick a bone about Tonali and Voldemada.
If I upset you, what did you call? I'm not calling you. You call me. So which one is it? If I upset you, then what you call me?
I don't get you, mate. Be happy we won. Don't be childish about Tonali and Voldemada.
What? How's that childish about Voldemada and Tonali? I said they're the best players. Why do you disagree with that?
They weren't the best players, by the way.
That's in your opinion. Do you disagree with that? Voldemada and Tonali weren't one of the few best players on the pitch.
No, the best players. All right, you want my opinion? I'll tell you the best players were tonight. Tonali, Malik Chow. I'm not. Hordenburg were a bit iffy at some points. Trippier, yeah, but he did enough to win fouls so we wouldn't concede. Ramsey did a good enough job. Barnes, Murphy, maybe not so much. But there were players that worked their arse off. All I saw in the first half was a guy called Voldemada walking around, bumping into midfielders.
That was the job given to him.
He kept trying to win the ball in midfield when you had players in the midfield that could win the ball. His job is not to win the ball in midfield.
But you don't
I'm sorry, that's the reason why the players kept telling him, don't come back here, get up the other end.
Chris from London. I'm sorry to inform you, but your job is not to tell Voldemada what to do. Eddie Howe that's his job. He's the one that gives Voldemada the job to do.
I'm sorry, but you have coffee. You not listen. I told you the midfielders told him to push up.
No, how do you know that? How do you know that was Voldemada's job?
Because you saw it on the telly, mate. Did you watch the match?
Voldemada's
Did you watch Tonali and Ramsey telling him to go forward?
Voldemada's position on the pitch from the get-go was behind
was the number
Osula.
10.
Right. And it's a number 10. It's a number 10. You're going to play in midfield many
times. And what is the job of a number 10?
Create and provide. Yeah. And that's exactly what
Exactly. Not go back and keep passing the ball back.
Well, to be fair,
sometimes he can't pass the ball back. Why not? What are you on about? You acting like this is just a robot, like robots that are programmed to do one thing. Why can't you pass back?
I'm on about the world of football, mate. You know, when you watch football, look at Villa. They play with a 10. He gets the ball. He pushes it wide. He pushes it forward. That's a number 10.
How did that turn out for him?
And that's exactly what Voldemada did today. I thought Voldemada had a great game.
Exactly. So again, win is just being a cheerleader for you just because you're disagreeing with me, but he agrees with me actually. So it is what it is. Voldemada did a great job, and I'm going to defend Voldemada. Well, I'm going to defend Voldemada with the
How about you let Win finish his sentence instead of cutting him out all the time?
I'm going to defend
Voldemada. He's trying to say something.
That's fine. He can say whatever he wants in a minute. I'm going to defend Voldemada against all the ingrates and the traitors. The throw him under the bus and run over him.
I'm sorry, I was born in Newcastle. You're calling me an ingrate.
And the same thing with Tonali. What the hell is that location got to do with anything?
Mate, I don't impersonate Geordie accents. You do.
What?
I'm sorry, I moved from Newcastle to London, so I sound like I'm from London.
Why are you talking about London and all that crap?
Ingrate has got nothing to do with where you come from, Chris.
Exactly, man. You're not an ingrate. Somebody that's not grateful of what you have, which you are not grateful to have Voldemada and Tonali. That's what I'm getting coming from. I'm going to defend
No,
Tonali
so
and
you do it again.
because they're
You
the
keep
best
going on
players
about
on the
Tonali.
pitch. They're
I've
the
never
best players.
mentioned the
They're
guy
best players.
once.
The difference between you and I and Win and I is that they defend Bruno, so do I. But I also defend Wolte and I also defend Tonali and the best players that we have on the pitch because I don't want them gone. And because they have one bad performance, all of a sudden they need to go. They need to leave. You know what I'm saying? They get scrutinized week after week. You're one of them. You're one of them, for example. Anyway, any last thoughts, Chris, that you want to say before you go, mate?
Well, I don't know, mate. I don't know what to think. I come in, I try to say something. You have a go at me about Tonali and Voldemar. So basically, my opinion don't mean jack shit, brother.
No, well, it does.
Apparently you have scrutinised and projected me as something that I've never done.
Okay,
but
so
thank you for letting me do that. That was brilliant. I like being, like, judged and opinionated without even saying a fucking word.
Say what you want to say then. Say what you want to say. Oh, there you go. Chris left there. That's fine. Tina, you say what you wanted to say. Win. What do you think about the game? Call us now and have your say, folks. 0191-916-8864. We'll come in. Call in today to criticize Voldemar and Tonali, and supposed to just being happy. Listen, why are you getting in the middle of it? Am I saying you criticize him? So why are you taking offense to it?
That all the time.
Why are you taking offense to it? Did I say you criticize Tonali? Did I say you criticize Voldemar? You've done it before plenty of times. You scapegoated him before plenty of times. There's no doubt about it.
The same as I criticise any other player when he's had a bad.
No, you don't. Richie, what's up, mate?
Hello, mate. I'm out of the moon with how we won that game. Considering we're playing against 13 men. Absolutely out of the moon. I thought Baltimore played very well, actually. He won the ball back for a few times in the game. He done that wrong. Nothing wrong at all.
Get in, Richie. Get in,
I think people are expecting him to score hat-trick every game or something.
What was that, mate?
I think people are expecting him to score hat-trick every game.
Oh, yeah. That's what people want. For him to be a proper 9, they want him to do all of that. They're always going to be not happy with what he does. Go on, Christina.
I've called the kid a few times because I didn't like that he doesn't push on. But tonight, I thought he played all right. I thought he's done his job well.
Chris,
but I've got to make a point of these officials like that. I'm out of an Eddie Howe, right? And I've never, ever witnessed as bad of officiating as that in my entire life. It was shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. Well, no, that, and I tweeted about it and I said, look, that needs to be investigated. And I said it before when we started the show. That just because we won doesn't mean anything. You've got to complain. You got to knock on the FA's door because that was as shady as it can be. That was as shady as it can be. I mean,
they've got to be sacked. They've got to be all of them.
They got to be.
They're not fit to referee. They're useless. They're not. They couldn't get offsides reached. They couldn't get penalty decisions. They couldn't even see that he was 3 foot in the box, man.
Do you think it was
absolutely mental? That was crazy. I was foaming watching that game. I was absolutely jumping.
I mean, I was losing my mind.
Sorry, Christina. What was that? Sorry.
Christina.
I was just asking you if you thought that should have been a penalty in the first half against Barnes.
They should have.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah, definitely. I did.
The commentary on when I was watching it on the television were a little bit 50-50 about it. So I just wanted to get your opinion on that. Well,
they always are. They always are, man. They always are. You not noticed?
Yeah, I have.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely shocking. And then, by the way, you know how I keep saying sorry for cutting you off. Yous are very, very quiet, so I think yous haven't spoken. Then when I am talking, then it comes through. If that makes sense, there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. No, you're fine. Don't worry about that. But no, I agree with you with the officiating, by the way. And actually, even after the win, I was even more upset. Well, not more upset, but I was still upset, is what I mean, because it doesn't matter. You know, if we would have lost, you know what I mean? It'd have been nothing changes that you win. Nothing changes because we didn't.
If we had a loss tonight, right, it wouldn't have been Eddie's fault, in my opinion, because then that was shocking officiating. That it was absolutely terrible, and you would have had everyone jumping on the bandwagon, get him out, and that side of things absolutely wind me up.
Yeah. It was a bad situation. Like I said, Newcastle need to complain. We can't get fixated on this win just because we won and that's it. No, you need to complain because that was that call right there when you have the lineman and the Iman and the referee right there, both looking at the same play.
Yeah.
How can they not say that that's inside the penalty box? That is just. I mean,
it
that's
was
why
miles in the box. Though
that's why
it was miles
doesn't
in.
look
It
right.
wasn't slightly in. It was absolutely miles in the box.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of decisions where we should have got a corner where it got deflected, and we didn't get the corners. It was unbelievable. It was just shocking.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Absolutely shocking.
Yeah, no,
disgusting.
I've got a list here of the offside. First of all, VAR would have got that. The whole penalty, VAR would have got that. Dini's yellow card should have been a red card on Murphy, without a doubt at all. They would have got that. The Barnes penalty would have got that. The second hole penalty, they would potentially have got that. That's not saying.
The penalties, to be fair.
The Ramsey corner incident was just a joke. And then the penalty in the hand, but when he gave the free kick outside the area and he's standing a yard inside the area, VAR would have seen he was inside the area. The fact that he gave the handball would have been a penalty, definitely. And then the headlock on Byrne on 69 minutes when the kid.
That's right.
That was a dodgy one. But I mean, to be fair, for me to have an opinion on the first ones, they did look. Some of them we were trying too hard though. There's one Harvey Barnes where he just went down. He felt a contact. He went down. So we had to look at those over again in the first half. But I mean, the second half.
I thought Barnes' yellow card was very soft, very soft. But they couldn't give us anything. It was shocking. That was terrible. That was by far the worst game I've ever witnessed ever in my entire life. And I watch football all the time. That was shocking. It was terrible.
Yeah, no, it was just unbelievable. But we did win, and again, the man in the suits, they need to take care of all that complaining about. But the guys on the pitch did an amazing job, and you've got to give credit to the team and the manager for this win tonight. Not a lot of people had them. Everybody thought we were going to get rolled over. And with that being said, when I had the interview with Luke Edwards yesterday, it opened my eyes a little bit on a few things. When he mentioned, because we get fixated on Newcastle United, but when you look at Aston Villa, they're as he called it, they went out the Carabao Cup nice and early. From the Carabao Cup, and now they're out of the FA Cup. What is it? It's still somewhat early, isn't it? In early stages. Mm-hmm. So we were actually we've been competing on every front. I mean, you can say maybe to jeopardize a little bit the Premier League there but so to put that into perspective is the call that we are actually fighting for everything. And he was right on that, and I changed my mind on things. It's also good to look at other teams or other competitors to see where they're at and what they're doing. Because if they give up a cup here and a cup there, they don't have the same amount of competitions that we have. It potentially is damaging. But obviously, is what all fans want to compete and all fans want to advance. So it was a good game today. It turned out to be that way anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Do you not think that that bloke backed up everything I've said when I had me little bit of a rant? How we were saying we're the eighth, we pay the eighth highest wage. So when I was saying people expect too much of the work, do you not think he backed me up slightly on all that?
Well, he did. Yeah, he agrees with you, and of course he agrees with Win. I don't think it's that black and white. I don't think you spend eighth. That means you're eighth. I don't understand that because we spend cheaper on certain players that are very quality, like Tonali, for example, who can hold his own against Declan Rice, Caicedo, and a whole lot, and they cost $100 million. So we spend less, you know what I mean, on certain players. So I don't think it's black and white, but I do believe that money obviously has a lot to do with it. But Richie, thank you for going.
Before I gone, I've got to say Tonali tonight was absolutely class, class. But I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll speak to you in a bit, right? Take care.
Hey, cheers, man. Take care. Jordy Dan with the super chat. All decisions should be sackable. Denit says Jordy Dan. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you very much indeed. Nice to see the chat agreeing with the American Mag. I appreciate all your support. Aside from the from the detractors, Mighty Win and the lot. Appreciate you very much indeed, all of you. Vendetta, Wolte played great. He helped progress the ball and against a great Villa side. Tonali has been poor, but today was amazing. Man of the match. Ref was meant. Exactly. That's it. You know what I mean? That's why I disagree with Chris, because he started going on about complaining about Wolte. And I didn't. I was like,
no, he didn't.
What did he? No, he did complain about him. He said, "What did he do? He didn't." Yes, he did.
No,
he said he didn't. He said Wolte didn't do anything. He said Wolte didn't. He said Wolte didn't do anything, and his job wasn't to do that. His job was to be in the box. Well, I'm sorry, but his job was not that, because Eddie Howe didn't choose that job for him. In the first half, Wolte was meant to be behind Osula, providing for the team, and he did that. Yes or no? Okay, well, Chris didn't agree with that. How about that? Chris didn't agree with that.
My half-time analysis, I said the two players that for me were the best on the pitch was Wolte and Barnes.
Okay, then, so you agree with me. Don't disagree with me. Don't fight with me. Fight with Chris. Chris didn't believe that.
I'm fighting with you constantly saying that I criticise Wolte and Tonali unnecessarily and want them out the club.
Yeah, well, that's another discussion anyway. Choppy, calling us from Whitehaven. How are you, mate?
Oh, yeah, I'm sound, aye.
Doing good? So what do you think about the game, bro?
The referee was shocking. Honestly, I've never... I don't know... excuse me. Like, I don't know how we missed the handball. But honestly, I'm still beyond belief. That he's missed the blatant handball.
Yeah. One of many.
Give a free kick. Give a free kick about 5 yards outside the area.
Yeah. I mean, that was just a travesty, to be honest. I mean, it's. But again, there's no explanation. There's no such thing as. And to be honest, the explanation could be that these referees are getting lazy, and they are used to VAR. Therefore, the only competition that they don't have VAR is the FA Cup, isn't it? Because the Carabao Cup, they have it, don't they? I mean, by the way, how can you have it in the Carabao Cup and not in the FA Cup? Makes no sense. I think that they're just getting
Carabao in the latter stages.
Well, they should do the same thing in the FA Cup. Yeah. If everybody can't afford it, then they need to have it on in the later stage at least. I mean, because the teams that get on the later stages have money. So, I mean, you're not going to get Bradford City getting into the semifinals of the FA Cup. Sorry, it's not going to happen. So
there was actually just while this call is on, there was something that I saw in the chat a moment ago, which I'd actually missed. Apparently on the broadcast, Shearer had mentioned that since the introduction of VAR, officiating seems to have gotten worse. So I thought is it Choppy that's on the phone, yeah?
Yeah.
So I thought since Choppy mentioned the refereeing and how bad it was when he first came into the call, I thought I'd ask your opinion on that. Like, do you think that officiating has got a lot worse because of VAR? Maybe referees are becoming a little bit dependent on VAR and so missing a few more decisions than they would have back in the day.
I was just going to air that right now. I think VAR's refereeing the games. I think it's in the middle. I think it's VAR that's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what Michael was saying when we're doing the live was he was talking about the players. The players see that a non-as offside and just assume that don't then go and follow through because they assume it's going to be picked up because he's so blatantly offside. And then when he isn't, they're left looking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, as the replay showed, he is blatantly offside. Two of them were, in fact.
Mm.
And it could well be the refs are in a mindset now when they're doing top class refereeing, which has VAR, they just get into that mindset they'll spot it if I get it wrong.
Fair point.
Yeah. Like it was just VAR was just
it's in the next round anyway, so that's when we'll get decisions against me.
Although in saying that, I mean the VAR decision on the offside against Willock last game wasn't exactly great. Choppy, who were your three favourite players in the game today? Who do you think were the three best players?
I thought Tonali, Wolte,
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what the matter. And I thought Hall had a good game as well.
Yeah, fair shout. I agree.
Yeah.
Of course, Wolte was amazing.
I remember
Wolte is amazing, but for some people, it's hard to comprehend that. You know what I mean? Some people don't like that. But, you know, they're going to be wrong, proven once over and over again. Choppy, thank you for calling us, buddy. Appreciate you very much. Talk to you soon, all right?
Okay.
Have a good night, Choppy.
Have a good one. There you go. Take care,
Buddy
ladies
Dan,
and
thank
gents.
you for your, all the decisions should be sackable, the need.
Yeah, I read that one. More super chats there. We read that one, man.
Did that one.
Irish Toon Assassin, they allow it in the FA Cup next round. Yeah, but they probably do. I mean, to be fair, that's. But again, I don't understand it, man.
But because of the third round, you get so many non-league teams through.
Yeah, and they say they don't have money, but you know what? I mean, because you're allowing this to happen. You're allowing this to happen, and I'm sorry, but tonight we could have easily been kicked out, and and for what? For nothing. So
why do the clubs have to pay for VAR? I didn't actually know that. I assumed
just the whole setup around the stadium. You know,
it's like a different setup. For example, Newcastle has a camera that's two cameras that are absolutely facing so crazy that way and that way that you would think, wow, why are those cameras there for? But it's for VAR, for like the goal technology and all that. You know what I mean? So you get the whole. So you would assume those cost a lot of money. I mean, if TV cameras cost like $100,000, you know what I mean? They cost a lot of money. I understand that, but I mean, I don't. I understand that, but I don't. That's in the same token. You know, I mean, it's a weird situation. Warren calling us now. Warren Denning Waza, who also criticized Volte before, by the way, and that's again not a lie, but he has criticized. Waza, what's up, mate?
Of course. No, really. I was just saying, what Amora, he was a bit rubbish that day, wasn't he?
Oh no, what's that? Why?
I'm just joking, man.
At least he's actually joking around. The other one is actually, he rages for real. But anyway.
Oh, I don't know what tomorrow with him, like he's proper off his rock. I am.
Love it.
That's Mighty Wynn's friend, man.
He's so argumentative. It's unreal.
That's
I would hate to be his wife.
That's Mighty Wynn's friend only when he disagrees with me. But tomorrow he'll call and disagree and go at Wynn again.
Chris disagrees with me more than he disagrees with you.
But what do you think about the game?
I think he will disagree with anybody.
Yeah. What do you think about the game? It was good, wasn't it? Well, I mean,
I thought it was good. Yeah, I thought bearing in mind everything was going against how the hell we did win. I do not know, because every decision seemed to be going their way. It was just unreal. But what a lucky break. The keeper got sent off. And I tell you what, Tonali's goal. Oh, what a strike. That was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, the first one was too, but it got deflected, which it was going to the other corner. So, but either way.
Yeah, but what a connection, man. If you watch I watched it about 3 or 4 times. It's just perfect.
You ever seen those? He's one of the few players when he hits the ball with so much force that it looks slow as it's traveling. I mean, that's what I mean. It's insane, man. It's just insane, impossible for So, and to be honest, he's got
his chance. Now's his chance for Bruno out.
Yeah,
he has his chance.
But that's why it's that thing is just a myth, man. It is a myth. It's just about playing it and setting up the team correctly. One of the things I will agree with Gary, that Tonali was loose. He had the freedom to go up and shoot and try to create. It was one pass that if it got through to either Volte or Harvey Barnes, maybe one or two, that got intercepted.
He's got the confidence to do it.
So, and by the way, that also means that the other one, Ramsey, had a great game as well. Ramsey had a great game.
Yeah, but again, as I commented at half time, it was apparent in the first half, and Mike actually said, he looked at the heat map. And Tonali was playing very much as the 6 with Ramsey as the 8 in that double pivot. It wasn't a question of them trading places very often. And Tonali didn't get forward until the second half. But Tonali still had more opportunities to shoot.
But he's more
from the edge of the
he's
area
more effective, though.
than the two that he did shoot.
I mean, how many times do we pussyfooting round the box?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We need the players to take a shot. If that spills off the keeper, then ideally, that should be following up. You know what I mean? Them situations, they don't occur very often. Somebody's got to take up the impetus and just hit the ball. Trips today, he was fanning about as well. He didn't know whether to cross or not, and you've just got to be more decisive. Just get the bloody ball in instead of trying to play triangles, you know what I mean? It's a bit, I don't know, it's like 1, 2, 3 instead of just 1, 2.
Yeah, well, I've
but yeah, really good result. We're in the hot for Monday. And we'll make it Sunderland.
Are they still in?
That's really poor from him.
Aye.
And that's going to be good.
I don't know. I'm sure it's still in.
I'm not sure.
I thought they were away to Oxford. I was making a plate yet. I didn't know. I'm a little bit out of the place because I had a bit of an accident last night, so my head's not exactly really.
Devin, tell us about it. Oh, I'm not supposed to say. I'm not supposed to joke and say Devin no more. I gotta say don't tell us no more. Because I'm trying to be a Geordie. I'm trying to be a Geordie. You know, my soul tries to be a Geordie.
So
and
just
I can't.
You're not allowed to, but according to some people, you're not allowed to.
No, you can. I can't, man. I can't.
Anyways, I'm telling you this. You cannot speak Geordie.
Geordie. What's up? Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Yes,
no problem.
I hope.
Good show. And Tina, you look beautiful tonight, darling.
Thank you very much, Ross. I
Lovely.
appreciate it.
You're still on your free diet.
And when you don't look so bad yourself, mate.
Oh, there you go, win.
Well, that's on the
Thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your evening, there, Ross.
Oh, wow. It is February 14th.
Thanks.
I'll pass it. I'll give you each other. I'll give you each other phone numbers. Don't worry. See you later.
He was
about to say I'd love to have her phone number.
Just to clear up the question. Just to clear up the question about whether Sunderland are still in the FA Cup, they play Oxford United away tomorrow at 2 p.m.
All right.
So they are still in the cup, but they might not be this time tomorrow.
Well, but they're gonna beat Oxford, man. Come on.
There's a chance. Has anyone noticed as well that the two turning points of last season and this season has been when we've lost to Brentford? Is that not kind of weird? That's been the catalyst that's made the team have a bit of a team meeting and then all of a sudden start pulling out performances. That's 2 years in a row. We need to play a Brentford first game every season.
Get beaten and go on a run for the rest of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it is interesting. I mean, I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon that we're back and we're on the run, you know. But we could. I'm saying we could. We back. We could. Now I cannot say that no more, man. Stop making me step on the stick. Stop doing that. We're not back. We are not back yet.
Well,
Chris, you've got a better Geordie accent.
But maybe we will be back later on. It's kind of hard not speaking normal, man. Anyway, listen. It's one step at a time. One step at a time.
Baby steps.
Baby steps, Christian. Exactly.
Even games is good, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
There you go. There you go. I can't say.
Mega Baby is saying we are so back.
Tony T calling us. Tony, how are you?
Hey,
I don't know who Tony T is.
Is this Tony T here?
No, I'm Spooky Doon from the Toon.
Oh, this is Tony. Oh, yeah, actually, I remember you were trying to do the, I'm going to call next time and do a Geordie accent. You said, you can't do that, man. Listen, you cannot do that anymore. It's illegal this is Great Britain, man. Remember when he? This is not London. This is Great Britain. Anyways, you got
your Geordie accent's better than your Cockney accent.
It is like.
Do a Cockney accent, Tony. Do a Cockney accent.
We've got a smile on your face now.
Do a Cockney accent, Tony.
I'll end up swearing if I try to.
No, you got that. Anyways, so what do you think, mate? What do you think about the game?
Yeah, but obviously it's nice that we look like we're sort of showing them signs of recovery. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, like you were just saying. They were down to 10 men, but we were playing okay in the first half. A quick question: the referee everyone's been sort of jumping on, is he a Premier League ref?
I don't know, but it didn't look like it. He looked like a where does Gateshead play? Is that
Gateshead?
It's still professional. No.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Kevin. Oh, isn't that the one? No, that's not the one that the Shar and the Southampton guy, the forehead kissing incident 2 years ago. That wasn't him, was it? Either way, I mean, yeah, but this guy is a Premier League referee, so.
There's no excuse then.
No, there's no excuse. I mean, I don't think any referee of lower league teams or lower leagues. They come on.
If someone would have said to me he's been like League One given a chance, then maybe sort of how would you put it? Sort of let the occasion get to him or something. That could have been an excuse, but from what you're saying, that's not the excuse. So it's not. There's no excuse, literally.
There you go.
Yeah, no. Jordy Dan, by the way, super chat. Thank you, man. Says Chris, I have knighted you an honorary Jordy.
I mean, that was shambolic.
Hey, well, how do you do? I've seen the David Beckham. He got knighted by the Kings. How does it work? You put your knife, or you put a knife right into the forehead, or something like that.
Oh, it's a sword, not a knife, but okay.
Well, the knife. Man.
You make it sound fuggery.
Yeah,
it sounds like Crocodile Dundee. This is a knife.
Yeah, but Jordy wouldn't use that. So what's something, Jordy, that we can use to
bottle of brown nail?
A brown nail right into my forehead or something like that. I don't know how it works.
And you Browns, get on your knees, son.
Yeah. I love it when Ward Chris does a Jordy accent. Yeah, but I do it to have fun and to take the mick, really. But not because I'm trying to be a Jordy.
When I come on today, because of him saying that, I thought, am I gonna sort of get because I don't want to look as the guy's entitled to his opinion, and I don't want to look like I'm mocking him for doing it. But that was something I said weeks ago I was going to do.
Yeah. Let me get Irish Toon Assassins super chat here. FA Cup should allow manager to throw flag on the face. Yeah, but you're trying to change everything now, man. That ain't gonna happen. Especially if the idea comes from an American sport. Trust me. Great Britain will never succumb to American sport rules. FA Cup. FA Cup should allow managers to throw a flag on the field. If they lose, the appeal is done. 1 per game. If they win, they keep the flag up to 5th round. Wow. But yeah, but I mean, listen, I'm not necessarily mad at the flag thing. Per game.
Seriously.
But it ain't going to happen.
I think the flag system should be used across the board permanently. Where the coaches have 2 appeals per half, which they retain if they get a decision right and lose if they get it wrong.
If you're not using video in this game, then what's the point? Because you can't then disprove what they're saying to begin with.
No. But what I'm saying is, forget about the FA Cup in the 3rd round. I'm saying in league games.
4th round. That's
how VAR should work. VAR should only be consulted if either the referee asks for it or there's a flag thrown in, as they're saying, but, an appeal made.
So just to wrap up, has anyone we've got this sort of year this year that we're going to end up getting Man City in the next round, or is it just me thinking, it's going to happen? Man City versus Newcastle, of course it is.
If we do get them in the next round, we'll beat them in the next round.
Well,
I can't be as positive as you, Tina, because I've seen how we played against Man City. In general, we always seem to come on the wrong end.
If we get Man City,
we are knackered.
I mean, we gotta look at we gotta look somewhere else, man. We cannot. No, that cannot be our luck. That just can't be. I refuse to believe that's our destiny.
And just to finish off, is it just me who thinks it's slightly funny every time a player goes to slide on his knees and ends up falling on his face?
Well, Wolte might. Well, see, there you go. That's the. I'm not saying you, Tony, but some people will say, you see, he can't even slide right, man. But see, that ain't his fault. That's the pitch,
no, it
man.
wasn't just him. Who else did it? Their player did it. Tammy Abrahams tried to slide and ended up sort of just catching his knee on the grass.
Well, the pitch wasn't built for that.
As well, wasn't it?
The pitch wasn't built for that. But anyways.
Anyway.
Cheers, Tony. Appreciate you, man.
Thanks for the
Thank you very much. Take care, buddy.
Yes,
Tony.
Last super chat there from Jordy Dan. Howe versus Emery. Fact. Makes it bigging up Howe over Emery. Over Emery. Fact. There you go.
I agree.
Well, I mean, well, listen, man. That's what I'm saying. We don't have to do all of this, man. We don't have to do it. Let's just enjoy and look. Highway the lads. Oh no, well, I can't say that either though. That's Jordy. So I can't. So how do I say? Let's go the lads. No, I should say actually, let's go the boys, because lads is English. So I can't say that either.
You can also
let's
argue,
go the boys.
You can also argue we've done Villa a favour, because that's now more games for us and less games for them.
Well, that's true. That's true. But I mean, but again, now I learn and I can only speak for myself. That's something to add into my deductions when I make an analysis on something, on Eddie Howe and the team. So it will be there. Not saying that we can finish, 17th and that'll matter too much, but it is something when you make your analysis on Eddie Howe at the end of the season. We try to go for everything, but then again, when you try to go for everything, sometimes you end up with nothing. And unfortunately,
well, yeah. Proves that we're wangers.
Love it.
Shoot for the stars, and you might only hit
censor that one.
There you go. Delay.
There we go.
There you go. Listen, call us down. Have your say, folks. 0191-916-8864. Thank you all the super chatters out there. Thank you to everybody for your kind support. And we keep going. We got a lot of comments in there that we can go from. So I'll tell you what. Let's go for some start comments here. Chris raging as per because NUFC won only ever happy when we lose. Never. I don't show happiness or I mean, if I don't show any happiness, I don't do it when we lose or win. I just analyze. Man. I just get on here. I just come on here and talk. That's it. That's my job, man. That's my job. We can hang out. You guys could have came, to have a few drinks with me in the pub when I was in Newcastle, and when criticizes that too, by the way. When I'm just nonchalant, happy, joyous, he's like, you should be arguing, you should be there, you're a P, you're this. Yeah. Why do I have to do that when I'm not working?
Lie that, by the way, yet again.
No, it's not a lie. You go at me because, for example, if I see somebody that disagrees with me on the show or something, if I go and we talk about, I'm just having a good time with them, you get mad because I don't take up to task like what I would do on the show. Your son, for example. You know what I mean? And that's not the time or the place. Why would I start arguing over football when I'm just having a pint with a mate? It makes no sense, man. You want to argue 24/7.
The American mouse.
No, it ain't. Because it's just knowing where everything belongs. Everything belongs in a certain place. Right, Christina? Everything belongs in a certain place. There you go.
I'm not getting dragged into the middle of this. Last 3 shows in a row, I've just been stuck between guys shouting at each other.
Vendetta says, Wolte was previously told to play deeper to help progress the ball on the pitch. Tonight he's been poor, but today was immense. He was phenomenal today with and without the ball. There you go. Darren Mills, Chris, since look at it was concentrated, your mind now understand that when match-going fans say their piece, it counts for a lot. You dismissed Win a few weeks ago when he opened your eyes to that. No, he didn't open my eyes to anything. I know that when it comes to match-going fans, first of all, the Luke Edwards thing, it was an interview, a quick interview, and it wasn't a debate, so we couldn't just go on back and forth. I had a lot of questions, even some that I didn't even ask. So, but, stay tuned for more. But with that being said, I've always acknowledged that. But I also, as a fan, have to acknowledge that other fans, the vast majority, can't go to the match, so their voice matters as well. Now, when it comes to sacking a manager, in my opinion, yes, the stadium does matter. But you don't think in this day and age that the outside media matters as well? It sure does. It sure does. It gets to players. They're seeing everything. As much as, Eddie Howe says he doesn't get on social media, trust me, it gets to him. Why does it get to him if it doesn't matter? It does matter. And these people out there that are either whinging or happy or whatever, they're online. Everybody's human beings. They're all fans. You know what I mean? They say what they want. Maybe they have more of a freedom to say something they wouldn't say to, on the pitch. That actually makes sense, because why would you go to the pitch, to the match, to shout and be angry? Why would you do that? You're supposed to go out there and support. And that's why I believe the match-going fans have a higher tolerance for things. But as we know, everything wasn't honky-dory because they got booed and whistled the last home game. So, as long as they maintain, as long as we progress, everything is going to get back to where it belongs. So hopefully that's the case. Richard Cardwell, good win for the lads. Let's see who we get in the 5th round. But I'm glad we are out of the Carabao Cup so we can focus on getting up the league and progressing farther in the Champions League. There you go. We're still alive there.
Glad that we're out the Carabao Cup. So you're glad that we're not going to Wembley.
Well, there's no chance to go to Wembley, to be fair. Well, listen, but maybe he's looking at it from the perspective that we were talking about just a while ago.
And he doesn't want it. That's what I started.
Well, that's one more.
Get your priorities right, lad.
There you go. War Captain Bruno says, does Chris always have something to complain about whenever we win? I'm not even complaining. Me? What was I complaining about? Nothing. NTL says, Villa played the high line so we came deep, but when they went down the 10, he was more involved in the box. Exactly. Wolte, yeah. Well, I mean, but you also put somebody in front of him or somebody to play alongside with him, then it's a lot easier than him having to cover the whole thing. It's just common sense. Wolte was much better today than he's been and is showing his true self again. There you go. Lucky Luciano, happy we won. Papering over the cracks. 11-man Villa would have beaten us easy. Well,
I'm not so sure about that.
I'm not so sure about that either. But, I mean, we'll have to look and see when we play 11 versus 11 how we were doing. We were losing, to be fair. But
and by the way, if you don't want to go down to 10 men, probably don't dive in feet first against the opposition's player.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. There you go. That's good. That's good. Good response there. Let me see. The caller needs to put the crack off. Okay. I don't know who started that one, but cheers. Thanks for backing me up on that one. Steve Wilder, you can't say Wolte wasn't involved. Exactly. That's the thing. You can never do anything good. And that's the problem with some people's narrative. Michael, how can a footballer not like watching Wolte Martins' great feet? I mean, he was on it, man. And that's why I disagree wholeheartedly with people that say that he's weak and skinny. And he's not. He just looks that way, but he isn't really. He isn't really. The way he was holding on to the ball, he was unbelievable, man. To see how he kept the ball under his feet, in between his 2 feet right there. And the other, Aston Villa attackers, whoever it was, trying to take the ball away from him, but he was holding on. He would turn around. He was doing great. He was doing great. Howe confirms Botman out today with back injury, and that's to Connor there. And unfortunately,
the Rolls Royce is back in the garage.
And that's an issue. That's an issue. It continues to be an issue. That's why Newcastle United are knackered when it comes to relying on certain players. And Botman isn't one of them. He isn't one of them. Unfortunately, he isn't. So he can rely on Byrne more than by a mile more than Botman, and that's a problem. Wolte played well, says Vendetta. War Captain Bruno, the caller, immediately had a go at Wolte. Well, to be fair, I'm the one that said, because he did say before, I have a good memory. You can't trust Wynn's memory at all. I have good memory. And he always has a go of Wolte. When I say we should build a team around Wolte, like we did Isak, he didn't agree with it. He said you can't do that in football. So he went, because he's not good enough, of course. And so I went at it. Yeah, exactly. No, he's not. He's not right about that. No, he's not right about that. So I mentioned it when he called in, and of course he is literally. I mean, he's just one match away from blowing up anyway. Every time he calls, so it's not really. It doesn't take much to do that. He didn't like it, and he went, and he did go to say that Voldemort didn't do anything. So, and he's wrong about that. He's wrong 100% about that. Voldemort was great.
Was Walter
Anyway.
playing the day, was he? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Love it.
I can't be bothered with all this YouTube politics, to be honest.
Sorry, Chris.
Michael, yeah, I can't read that. I can't. Somebody else got to read it.
You want to back it up, mate? You do a great. Oh, no wonder you start that one. You do a great.
Oh, I didn't. I don't start any of these. I have not started any of these. But I can't read that because it's in some words are in Geordie, so I cannot read it. But thank you, Michael. And Michael's a happy clapper, by the way. He's a happy clapper and a half.
Oh,
so,
Michael.
Michael, this Michael, yes, he is a happy clapper and a half, man. Yeah, win. You don't even know your own crew, man. Oh my God, this is criminal, man. Hey, Michael, sorry, man. Listen, just come over here to my side, bro. Come over here to my side. Tony says there, Tonali outstanding tonight. This proves our desperate need for a proper number 6 to release Tonali further forward. And that could have been what's his name, the blondie that came from Spain, Gallagher. That could have been him. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but I think he's last one to be in London and all that crap anyway.
Well,
so.
if his performance for Tottenham on.
Yeah, but that's what you can't judge. You can't judge. Tottenham are a horrible team, man. But to be fair, I'm not gonna be negative. Graham Nichols says, let's be honest, Wolte was playing in his proper position tonight. Look at where he plays for Germany. He plays 9 for Germany, so you know.
I was going to say that.
They need
that's
10.
not backing your argument. That's backing my argument.
No 10 in Germany. We are playing better. It's a progression, says Sean there. And there you go, ladies and gents. Those are the star comments in there. Barry there, Chris the Clueless, a very good DJ. Tina is a babe. There you go. DJ is my second job, man. Being a pundit is my first job. It pays well, by the way. So don't you worry about that. Toon Nut, I really want the FA Cup. That would be class. Well, no, that would be a step up on the Carabao Cup. No doubt about that. But we're in it. We're in it. I mean, is there any clear line of what team we could get?
No. Random draw.
No, it's just random draw. Everybody in the same.
Well, allegedly random draw.
Well.
That's quite good progression, though. Last season, the Carabao Cup. This season, the FA Cup. Next season, the Premier League. The season after that, Champions League. And then we are the biggest elitist team by 2030, exactly as our CEO has promised us.
Ooh, and that's
27, the 100th anniversary.
That's another can of worms. That's another can of worms that we can open up. When it comes to the 2030 plan, which, by the way, it's not really the end. It's not really that controversial, to be honest. Just like, again, Luke Edwards opened my eyes on that one. Not that it was rocket science, but everybody has a 5-year plan. I didn't agree with the Mike Ashley 5-year plan, by the way, because it was never a 5-year plan. His planning was every year I'm going to get my money, and that's it. And I'm not going to jump on the mighty win bandwagon talking about he did great for us because we didn't spend money. No, that's just a consequence of him being a tight, you know what, and didn't want to spend on the club. That's just that consequence. He didn't do it on purpose. He didn't try to do well by the club. So I'm not going to give Ashley any positive remarks whatsoever because he almost finished our club, to be honest. Getting relegated twice.
Not even I have anything positive to say about Mike Ashley, and I'm literally...
You're out your mind, man.
There you go. Exactly.
The only positive thing you can say about
but that's not a positive.
He didn't put us in debt.
That's not a positive. He didn't do that on purpose. It was just an effect of what his actual plan was to enrich himself.
Not much out the club himself.
So there you go. So there you go. Last few comments here. Plus top 6 finish. It says MA. Well. It could be possible. It could be possible. Allegedly rendered.
Is that Mike Ashley in the chat?
That could be MA. There you go.
Allegedly random. The hitting balls in the pot that we all watch.
There you go. Hey, what's up, man? I hope you're well, bro. I hope you're well. That's not good. Get checked. Make sure you're all right. And follow doctor's instructions. But all thoughts with you, mate. Travoy, I went for 3-1, and I should have put money on it. There you go.
Travoy, I'm sure you were saying what rubbish. Oh yeah, no.
But see, that's it makes no sense, man. You can say we're not a good team, but still back your team when it comes to predictions. I mean, what are you on about?
You didn't get yours in, by the way.
I did. I know I didn't. You're right. No, I didn't. And that's what you suffer. You don't get no points if you don't put your predictions. So make sure you do it. Don't wait for. Feel bad for this guy, man. He's babysitting people around, man. Highway. Or I'm sorry, I didn't say highway. Come on. Stop letting this guy babysit you, man. Put in your predictions if you need to. Anyways, it's been a lovely, candid show, if you will. Christina has done amazing, of course.
Thank you.
People, we're gonna change phone numbers. It's February 14th. Still got time, baby. Still got to 9 p.m. We got 3 hours to get something done. Ooh. Win is knackered, man. February 14th is like February 3rd. It's like Friday the 13th for him. Knackered.
Well, that was Friday the 13th. We are knackered. By the way, how bad was that?
Yeah. Yes, America. Exactly. Chris isn't allowed a prediction. He's American. Remember? There you go, baby.
There you go. My camera went off, as you know.
We just get
the studio went haywire, and then Bruno's out for 8 weeks. That's one Friday the 13th. That is.
That's one Friday neat, wasn't it? Look, I know my predictions are. By the way, I won last year, but I decided not to win this one, so it didn't look like I'm fixing it or something like that. So there you go. And the good thing about it is we get
I'll get one of those buttons.
We have the Americans. We got the art of the deal, baby. So don't forget that we got the pressers back now on every presser. Probably not gonna do the Champions League ones because it's they're just different. They're just so unpredictable. We don't know who's got it. You know what I mean? It's just unpredictable. But anyway, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Become a member. Please help the channel grow. That's a massive thing. Become a member. All of you, please consider it. You're gonna be able to enjoy the player ratings and many more shows, man. You got some good people coming, signing up for the NUFC Talk Radio project. So stay tuned. So I appreciate you very much, all of you. And actually tomorrow, a few things. We got the Jack Cunningham show at midday UK, and then on YouTube, and then later on from 5:30, 2-hour show, the final shout review, the week review of Newcastle United's weekly review with Boki and Christina getting on, and of course the lovely Christina. There you go. No, this way. The lovely Christina will be no mighty win, so you don't have to worry about listening to rubbish. We took care of that for you. No win at all. Because Sundays are for pint Sundays for Mighty Win. You know what I mean?
Correct.
To keep them sane for the whole week. So there you go. Listen to Christina and Boke, and right after that at 7:30 UK, the NUFC comparison with Jamie and the lad. So there you go. See you later, folks. Take care and let's go the lad. No, let's go the boys. Let's go the boys. Tell my mother that I will not be home for sweet iced tea, because we don't do that rubbish tea over there. I won't be home for sweet tea because I'm going to Wembley. Yeah, that would be it. Anyway, no, we're not even going to Wembley right now. We don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. Anyway, see you later, folks.
St. James's Park.